What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis live on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively, playoff edition. And now we got the conference finals to the NBA finals. The first team to make it. I got to give a huge applaud to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're young, but they was ready to do what they needed to do to eliminate and embarrass and just really put their foot down on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I didn't think the Minnesota Timberwolves was a good matchup. I didn't think there was good competition. It ended up being right. They need some pieces. They need some different things for this particular matchup. And they're in a tough West. But we got to give the Timberwolves their credit. They made to the conference finals 2 years in a row with different rosters. They didn't make excuses. They played their hardest. They did the best they could. The Thunder was just a better team, and they just got beat by them. And that's as respectful as you can keep it. It's a sour taste in those guys' mouth, but I honestly didn't think they was going to win. And I did feel like the Thunder was going to make it to the finals, and I do most likely have them winning it, especially with the teams left in the East. But let's talk about the game where the Thunder got off to an easy one, but they won this game for people that don't know. 124-94. The Thunder started this game off with great intensity, great defense, great teamwork on both ends of the court. Obviously, 26-9. If you can hold an NBA team to 9 points in the quarter, that means you really are doing your job real well. But I also would say the Timberwolves did miss some shots too, and that didn't help them out at all. But it was just even uglier after that because the second quarter the Minnesota Timberwolves lost 39-23. They did win the third quarter 30-23, but they also lost that fourth quarter 36-32. This game was over after the first quarter. Wasn't fun, wasn't interesting, and the Timberwolves couldn't even defend them in the half court. But they did commit 21 turnovers, and that was basically the game right there. And they actually finally got out rebounded too. So everything basically went the Thunder way. They threw the kitchen sink at the Timberwolves, and they just didn't know what to do. They just didn't know how to react. And it was basically a blowout from the beginning. Julius Randle, let's talk about the Timberwolves first. He only played 31 minutes. He was 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had 5 boards. One of them was offensive with 3 assists and a steal. He had 4 turnovers, also with 2 personal fouls at the end of the game. But he was a minus 28 and plus minus. He led the team in scoring again, and he did it efficiently. It just didn't matter that much because nobody else could make a shot or make a play without getting contested or interrupted or just flat up keep it real with you. They just couldn't do anything. And JD McDaniels was one of those players. 21 minutes for him. He was 2 of 13 from the field and 1 of 5 from 3. And he had some open good looks, and he was creating good shots. Even off the dribble, he just couldn't get none of them to fall. 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a minus 16 and plus minus. He ended up having 5 points. Rudy Gobert, 19 minutes. He didn't play that much. He has been a problem for them offensively, but defensively, he didn't really make a mark either. He was trying to get rebounds. He just couldn't hold on to them either. It just looked bad for him too. He attempted one shot and made it. Obviously, it was by the rim, but he didn't even get to the free throw line or anything. He did get a block, a turnover, 2 personal fouls. He's a minus 7 and plus minus. He had 1 assist and 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive. And that was it for his night. He was bad, and he didn't really get enough time to really improve it because the Thunder ran him out of the gym. Mike Conley Jr., 21 minutes. He was 0-3 from the field. He took some good looks, and he had some good patience when he was taking them. It just didn't drop for him, especially that 3 that he took. He had 1 assist and 2 steals and 1 block, 1 turnover and 2 personal fouls. He ended up being a minus 22 and plus minus. He didn't even score a point. They had 3 starters that didn't even get in double figures. The other one that did was Anthony Edwards, but he only had 19 points. He did go 7 of 18 from the field, but he went 1 of 7 from 3. He was missing all of them, good, bad, and whatever it was. He just couldn't hit a shot either. His best thing was driving to the rim and getting to the mid range. You would think that he would continue to try to take more of those. Didn't really play out that way for him, but he did get to the free throw line and he missed two there. But other than that, he only had 6 rebounds and 2 assists in a block and 3 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 29, which was the worst out of all the starters. And you would think, knowing that it's an elimination game, I'm going to do whatever it takes for us to have a good chance. That didn't happen for the starters. They was ready, they was preparing, and the game was just over as soon as they stepped on the court. It seemed like Josh Minot, 7 minutes, 1 or 2 from the field. It was a three that he made and missed. He had an assist, he had a turnover. He was a +4 and plus minus with 3 points. Even Luca Garza got on the court again because they got blew out so bad. He played 7 minutes. He was 2 or 2 from the field. He did have 2 offensive rebounds. He was scoring at the rim mainly. He was a +4 and plus minus. He finished with 4. Nas Reed tried. He looked a little sloppy out there. He did have 5 turnovers to confirm that, but he was 5 or 6 from the field and 1 or 1 from three. He had some good games, lately, not throughout the entire series. He also had 5 rebounds, 2 and was offensive with a steal, and he also was a minus 21 and plus minus. He probably was the best you got from the bench tonight. The other guy that really showed up again, like I said, he might, Terrence Shannon Jr., 16 minutes, 3 of 8 from the field. He was 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, but he did go 4 of 4 from the free throw line because of his ability to attack the rim and be good at doing that and just still being able to space the floor for his teammates too if he doesn't want to do it. But he had 1 rebound and a steal and a turnover. He also had 3 personal fouls. He was a minus 13 and plus minus. He finished with 11. Dante DiVincenzo, 22 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field. That was his night. He only had 6 boards, 2 assists, and a steal, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He didn't have that igniting game where he's coming in, throwing up threes and things are going in or getting to the basket or getting out in transition. It just didn't go that way from him. They was able to keep him neutralized in this game. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 20 minutes, 0 of 8 from the field, 0 of 4 from three, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, a minus 12 and plus minus. This was his worst game probably of his career because it mattered the most because this was an elimination game in the conference finals. You're 1 series away from making the NBA finals, and you had a great game, the last game, which he had 20 plus points, and this game he laid the egg. Jalen Clark, 7 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field. He did get 1 board, 1 steal, a +4 and plus minus. He ended up having 2 points. And then Rob Dillingham, he's fast, he's quick, and it worked. Even though he made some good shots, he also made a three. He was 1 of 1 from three, got some close range shots to go his way, finished as a 3 of 5 from the field. He also had a board and 2 assists and 1 personal foul. He was a +4 and plus minus. He ended up finished with 7. They played some good minutes. They gave some guys some opportunity to do some things. You just got to look at the starters. Like, if you're all going to go that way, there's not much we can do to get back in this game because the hole was just too deep for them to be able to dig themselves out of or even have a chance. And they never really had a chance in this game. But one of the reasons why was they was 35 of 85, 41% from the field. They shot average from three, 12 of 34 from 3-point line, 35%, 12 of 15, 80% from the free throw line. They did have 39 rebounds and 16 assists. They only had 7 steals and 6 blocks, which is okay. And they also had 21 turnovers and 20 personal fouls. And then the Thunder, everybody on the team got a chance to play in this game. That's how it should be, especially if you at home and you have a chance to go to the finals and you're blowing out your opponent, showing you that you're way better than them, which they did multiple times in the series. Now they just got their bags packed up and they just ready for the next team to be ready for them. Chet Fitch Holmgren, 30 minutes, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 blocks, 3 personal fouls, a +21 and plus minus. He ended up going and having a great game with 22 points. I like what he did, stayed by the rim, was able to space the floor, didn't settle, got to the free throw line because of that, protected the rim really good the last couple games, and that's where he's out there for. And he did all those things very good tonight and very efficient. So no complaint for me. Jalen Williams, 32 minutes played, 7 of 14 from the field. He did go 1 of 4 from three, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. My biggest complaint with Jalen Williams is he sometimes go to the basket and just mid points blank layups. And I just can't believe it because like he be past his opponent, he be right near the rim, and he just forget how to put the ball in the basket sometimes. I don't know how he continues to do that when he's that tall and that long, but it continues to happen. You want him to shoot the three ball just a little bit better if he takes more attempts or he has more available. That's probably it for him with criticism. But he, like I said, he had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 turnovers, and 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 25 and plus minus. Isaiah Hartenstein, he did his job. Big body, bruiser, 17 minutes, 4 or 5 from the field, kept finishing around the rim, stayed where he knew he should be at. And he also grabbed 5 boards. One of them was offensive. He also had 2 steals and 2 blocks. He brought the effort. He brought the curiosity to even want to make a play. And it all did fit and play well for him tonight. 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, plus 11 and plus minus. He had 8 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 34 minutes, 14 to 25 from the field, 2 of 4 from three, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The man scored the basketball easily in this game, whether it's from mid-range, whether it's from three, whether it was getting to the rim. They just didn't know what to do with him all series, and that's been the story of the Thunder. They go as Shai go. He's going to set them up. He's going to make things easier for him. He's going to make things flow. And if anything get ugly, you know you can give him the ball and he'll figure out how to put it in the basket, even if he has to go to the free throw line, which he didn't really do that much tonight because he only took 4 of them. But he's a great player. He's a legend. He's an icon. He's the greatest Oklahoma City Thunder player ever. And he has a chance to continue to build on that legacy now that he's guaranteed in the finals. And I think that this could be a potential dynasty in the future because of their age, because of their defense, and because of their camaraderie. 7 rebounds for him. One of them was offensive, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a plus 23 and plus minus. He led everybody tonight with 34 points. No surprise. He had like 11 30-point games in the playoffs already. Plus, he can add more depending on how the finals go. Lukas Dort was just letting that thing fly from three. He did take a 2-pointer, and that was it for him. He went 4 of 11 from the field, 4 of 10 from three. Didn't take any free throws, but he did get in double figures tonight with 12. He had 4 boards. One of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 24 and plus minus. He played great defense, man, and I love him on this team. I love what he did. I remember giving him a shout out when they was playing the Rockets, and he did a good job on James Harden. He's been making a name for himself ever since then by just being a great guy to understand where he's out there on the court for. Jalen Williams, Jay Will, 5 minutes, 0-1 from the field. It was a 3 that he missed, and he had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. Dylan Jones, 4 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and a -5 and plus minus. Dieng, 4 minutes, 1 of 2 from the field. It was a 3, but he made 1. He missed 1, 2 assists, and a -5 and plus minus. He finished with 3. And then Kenrich Williams got on the court, played 7 minutes, attempted no shots, but contributed 4 rebounds. One of them was offensive with a steal. He was a plus 12 and plus minus. Alex Caruso was really good defensively, finishing with 4 steals. Offensively, he didn't really do much from the field. He finished 1 of 5 there and 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. And he did go 6 of 6, but he finished with only 8 points, didn't get in double figures, but had a big impact because of his defense and his knowledge and his communication skills to his teammates of what they should be doing, what they need to be doing out there on the court on both ends too. I would say offensively did a good job of spacing the floor and standing out the way and keeping the ball moving. And he did have 3 assists and 3 rebounds, and one of those offensive. He had 5 personal fouls. He was a plus 13 and plus minus. Isaiah Joe, 5 minutes, 4 of 4 from the field, 3 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 rebound, -2 and plus minus. He ended up having 11 points. He was the only guy that got in double figures in any statistical category off the bench. And Isaiah Joe hasn't really played that great this series, but he played great tonight, and you gotta love it. Aaron Wiggins, 8 minutes, 0-1 from the field. It was a 3 that he missed, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, plus 16 and plus minus. Cason Wallace, 24 minutes, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with 3 assists, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and a plus 25 and plus minus. He had 5 points. And it was a good game from him. I like the fact that he was making the ball move and playing hard defensively like he always does, and it didn't change tonight, although he got more minutes than he probably thought he would. AJ Mitchell, 5 minutes, 101 from the field, and he did have a rebound with a turnover. He was a -4 and plus minus. He finished with two. Good effort, good energy, good positive vibes, good communication from the bench. And they all was able to play hard even when they thought the game was over. They didn't let that show at the end of the game. And you gotta love the fact that they kept bringing it until it was over. I love it. I respect it. And I love this team. Honestly, they one of my favorite teams to watch this season. 46 of 88, 52% from the field. They was scorching hot. 14 to 35, they was blazing with 40% from three. And 18 to 21, they was playing with fire with the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves kept getting burnt tonight. They kept getting their hand in the cookie jar and things like that. 85% from the free throw line, 46 rebounds, 26 assists, 14 steals, 8 blocks. Wow. And 14 turnovers and 20 personal fouls. You got to like that they came in saying, we have to get this done and over with. And they did. I love what I seen from the Thunder. If they play like this, and they've been playing like this a little bit last year, a lot of it this year, the championship is already won. We just basically watching the games to see if anything crazy happens. We done seen great players go down in the finals. We done seen injuries happen. We done seen people flop. We done seen some things that can still make it interesting, even in the next round, as we don't know who's going to win the next series yet. But I would like to see how this is going to play out. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to enjoy witnessing and talking about it. You know, this is going to be a finals to remember because, man, 2012 was a big part of my life, and it was a big part of a lot of you lives back then. And it's just fun to see this team get back there. They grinded. Sam Presti stayed the GM. He stayed making moves. He never quit. He never gave up. He lost superstars and still was able to rebuild the team quickly and still get back to the finals by putting this roster together. You got to give Clay Bennett a lot of credit for just standing the test of time and believing that they'd get it done one day. The Thunder, don't mess this up. Get it done like you did today. If you can embarrass the Timberwolves like you did today, you got to have that approach as much as you can have because it's just that hard and just that difficult to win the NBA championship. I love this team. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all did a great job. Y'all put the work in and y'all continue to believe and strive for each other. Most teams don't play like that. People got hidden agendas. They want their numbers. They want their stats. They want their opportunity. They want their checks. This team put a lot of that stuff aside and just try to play as much team brand basketball as they could. And that's a big reason why they're here tonight. And you got to give Sam Presti a lot of credit for making sure he got the right pieces in the draft, got the right pieces for his superstars, mixed it up a little bit, and start putting this team together 1 year at a time. And he hasn't smiled that much when they put him on camera. He was smiling today when he realized we're the conference champions again, and they can do something the other team didn't do. That was win a championship and be a potential dynasty. And that's something that they actually can do. And that's something that didn't happen the last time they got there with all the talent that they had back then. We're going to start forgetting about that team. We're going to start killing the what ifs because they're going to be champions. And if that happens, we don't really need to think about the other team as much because we'll be talking about this one, and that's the way it should be, and that's the way it should go. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock drafts and draft coverage too. So you love NBA content. I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy. Plus I upload damn near every day that I'm living. So it always give you something to watch and look forward to on this channel. And I have so much fun making it. And that's a 50-50 reason why this channel is still going on and still happening after being on YouTube for 10 plus years. I'm still going strong because you guys, like I see, love it and enjoy it. And I got to keep giving y'all that knowledge because I love making it for y'all. Other than that, thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed y'all day. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Hope you guys are excited about the NBA finals next week. And hopefully you guys got some rest and some fun and some leisure in there in y'all day. And all I can say is y'all stay blessed up. If y'all ain't got nothing to say, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, I'm going to end this one and say peace out. Y'all be good. And I love y'all. And I'm glad that you guys are riding for me still to this day, staying subscribed, telling y'all friends, buying the merchandise, and supporting me from day one, still to this day. Other than that, I'm going for now. See y'all hopefully tomorrow. Peace out.